Hi guys, this is Kamakshi from Illinois. Today I'm going to show you my harvest as well as actually how I freeze my tomatoes for later use. So I harvest actually tomatoes. This is the last 4 days harvest from all the plants I have. I harvest usually the tomatoes before they ripe on the plant because I have a lot of critters that eat tomatoes. So, in order to protect the harvest, I usually um, harvest them before they're ripe on the plant and then leave them on the counter for a few days so that actually they will be ripe. As you can see, some I harvested, for example, this one I harvested few days back, like 3 days back, and this is fully ripe. I'm good with this. This is what I do to protect the harvest from critters. Now I will show you how I freeze my tomatoes. These are actually washed before. So I take each of these tomatoes and make into 4 pieces. As you can see, after the tomatoes are cut into 4 pieces, I use this container and then line up these tomato pieces um, so that actually these are not, the fluid part are not touching to each other. This potentially makes sure um, these are separate when frozen. So I line up these like this and then keep them in the freezer for a couple of hours so that they're fully froze before actually I store them in a container. Okay, this container is ready to go into the freezer. Once these are frozen, I use Rubbermaid Brilliance containers. So as you can see, I use the glass one and sometimes plastic too. This has airtight lids where actually this is very helpful for me. Once these tomatoes are frozen in this container, all these frozen tomatoes go into the Rubbermaid Brilliance container, and then once I store and then once I fill that container, that will go into the freezer. Okay, this is my first batch. I already froze. As you can see, every cut piece is separated. That is what actually I wanted so that it's easy for me to choose the quantity I needed for making curries or for making anything in the kitchen. The cherry tomatoes, I don't cut them into pieces. Instead, actually, I freeze them once after I wash and dry it. I just freeze them as is in the freezer. As you can see, these are my cherry tomatoes frozen before. That's all for today, guys. I hope you like it the way I froze. Hope you do it the same way or a different way. Post your comments if you do it different way. I will also learn from you guys. Thank you so much. Bye.